Let's go to get into Jimmy G. So yeah, Jimmy G is in the news. It's not for something good. It's not for something good. Unfortunately, he has been suspended for PEDs, and that's not good, right? We understand that Jimmy G really probably may not even be with the Raiders next year. So this just adds more fuel to the flame. But before we get started, make sure you guys hit that like, hit that thumbs up, and of course, subscribe to the channel as we get into this one. Jimmy G, ladies and gentlemen, Jimmy G says Raiders Jimmy Garoppolo gets 2-game ban for violation. Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo is being suspended 2 games for violating the NFL's performance-enhancing substances policy, league sources told ESPN. The policy violation is said to be related to Garoppolo using a prescribed medication without having a valid therapeutic use exemption from the league, according to sources. So what this sounds like to me is this may have been something that is experimental, that was prescribed, right? Just because it's prescribed doesn't mean that it's actually a real drug that the league could stand by. So it says without having valid therapeutic use exemption from the league, according to sources, Garoppolo will not appeal the suspension and will miss the first 2 games of the 2024 season, per sources. Sources also said that the Raiders are expected to release Garoppolo before the 5th day of the new league year in mid-March, when he would earn $11.25 million roster. Garoppolo also has a $11.25 million base salary guarantee for the 24 season that now could be voided because of the suspension. And that's kind of funny how that works, right? It's kind of interesting how that could be brought up because you've got money involved and guarantees, and all these, people and lawyers could figure out a way to get that voided. But we'll keep it going. Says the quarterback signed a 3-year, $72 million contract that included $33 million guarantee with Las Vegas in March, when Josh McDaniels was the team head coach and Dave Ziegler the general manager. With Antonio Pierce now the coach and Tom Telesco the general manager, there is no connection or commitment to Garoppolo. The Raiders will be looking to add another quarterback in the draft, with some around the league believing that Las Vegas could make a strong play to trade up from the number 13 pick that it currently holds. Once the Raiders officially release Garoppolo, the 2 quarterbacks in the roster will be Aiden O'Connell and veteran Brian Hoyer, who also has ties to McDaniels and Ziegler from their time together in New England. Garoppolo, 32, is expected to be looking for his 3rd team in as many seasons, having played with San Francisco in 2022 before he left to sign as a free agent with the Raiders in 23. Under NFL rules, he will be allowed to participate in the offseason activities and training camp with any team he signs with. But once the regular season begins, he will be barred from his new team for 2 weeks because of the suspension. So there you go. Jimmy Garoppolo will be suspended for 2 games, basically 2 weeks. And we'll just have to see how this plays out. Not sure if he'll even be with the Raiders. Maybe he'll be somewhere else. Maybe he'll be a backup somewhere. We'll just have to see how it goes. And then obviously you guys know, I'll let you know.